Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to City Skylines. And today is finally the day where we can unlock all of the tiles. So we're gonna be working on a ton of fun stuff today that I've been waiting so long to start working on. And if you're excited for this, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So obviously last time we got to Megalopolis, meaning we have all the tiles, the international airport, monuments, and all of our limitations are gone. The shackles are off. True freedom to spread our city all around the island. And it all begins with buying our tiles. Guys, this is I love City Skylines. And this is my absolute favorite part. Because it's like opening up all your Christmas presents at once. Oh my god, oh my god. One stupid tile at a time we were at before. Look at us now. We can do so much. Oh my god, I am so excited. This is like season 2 almost. It's like we were playing the game one way before and now just, oh my god, I'm kind of overwhelmed. Wow, we have so much to work with. Oh my god, let's just take a second here. Look at the cool islands we have over here. We have this island right next to our main city. We could make another main city over here. The highway network. We could have it going around the whole island and reconnecting. Oh my god. I'm excited. Could you guys tell? I'm pretty excited. Oh my god. Okay. Let's relax for half a moment. Where do we begin? Oh, I think, okay, I know. One main thing I need to do is I need to reconnect this highway here, way over here, because there is just a little too much traffic going through here, and it needs to loop around a little bit better. So this is gonna take quite a bit of time getting through the mountain here, but once that's hooked up, we'll be ready to go. And actually, I'm gonna try and do this highway as well. So we'll have it kind of split into this area and then also go over the cliffs and onto the island here. And I think the game plan today is to make an airport, an international airport, probably down here. But yeah, first off, lots of highway work to do. So let me get on that. All right. So the highways are in now and we have some absolutely beautiful interchanges. So check this out. As people enter the city, they now can enter this interchange. So instead of going into the city proper, they can scoot off to the right and kind of head down into this area a little bit faster. The interchange looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. It kind of looks like this highway hooks on to this one. And it just looks so neat. Anyway though, after that, it scoots on down here to another interchange. And this leads either this way, so we can expand way out here, giving us all this room to work with, or they can enter the city by going through the mountain. Because you know what? I generally don't like tunnels, but goddamn. Is that not the best looking tunnel you've ever seen? I painstakingly made sure that this entrance and the highway exit here of the tunnel are the perfect same height, and it just has this real crisp look to it that I'm really, really happy with. So now then, once they go underneath the mountain, it comes out to here, goes into our crazy interchange, right into the oil fields, or into the city here, or it can turn down over this way. The people can anyway. And they can enter the new island here, which will have our airport down here. And yeah, bunch of small towns. And look at this bridge. So nice, except for the ships crashing into the posts. 99% perfect. I'll fix that up a little bit later. Oh man, I am so happy about that though. To be honest, the highway over here was getting completely overflown with all the oil trucks. So now all the oil trucks are, generally speaking, going over this way, and it's really helped with the traffic, like significantly. Really happy to have that change, man. Oh, and then later on, definitely have to put another train station down here too, because there's still quite a bit of traffic going to this cargo hub. And yeah, we need more of them. Definitely need more. Anyway, let's move on to our project of the day, and that's going to be this island with the airport. First off, I saw a little goober on here. Where's that goober at? I saw you. It's like this area with 2 signs, and I was like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Something is amiss. There we go. Just these? Yeah. Cool. And later on, probably in next week's video, I'll make an interchange here going into there, but to be honest, the other stuff took a long time, so I didn't want to deal with that today. Anyway, on to the airport. So I've always planned on having the airport here. It is like the perfect place for it. And now we can finally add it in. So first off, let's flatten the terrain so we can actually have an airport here. Probably bad having a mountain in the runway. There we go. There is some oil area that we're wasting here, but who cares? We already have a huge oil field. We don't need 2. Now, of course, that would get us a lot of money, but like, so will the airport, because it'll bring in all the tourists. And that'll be fantastic. Okay, so how does this work again? I think the roads are on the building side, right? Yes. Now, if I have this in here, it really is going to use up all of the space. Like, we're not going to be able to do anything else with it. So maybe we can have the airport kind of in a place where we can use some of the islands still. What if we had it like this? That's a neat idea. It'll use up quite a bit of the beach, but then at least we can use this side. Okay. And you know what? If we don't like it, we can move it later. So how does that look? Good? Do I like this? And after giving it some thought, I decided to switch it around, because now when people like leave the airport, they come out the main doors here, right? Or whatever door, doesn't really matter. And then they immediately see the beautiful city and can be like, wow, that's incredible. Because if it was the other way, they'd leave the airport and look out into the ocean, and it's like, who cares? Look at that city. The city is amazing. You want to see that first. So that's why I have it flipped around here, and the spacing is kind of good. Leaves a bit of room over here to do something. The road can sneak past over here as well, so we can do something over here. And it's looking all good, looking all good. So with that in, now we can do a little bit of road work. And to be honest, with the road work, there's not a lot I had to do. We're kind of like forced into a pattern due to the island shape and the airport here. So I got a cool, like, weird grid triangle layout going. I like it though. But the only kind of like creative spicy thing I did was with the highway. So essentially, 2 lanes go off over this way into like just the normal streets. And then there is a main 2-way highway going right down the middle here that goes directly to the airport. So similar to what we did with our city, with the exits, it's just an easy way to get where you want to go. Because like in our city, say you're living here, you need to get to the highway. Highway entrances are dotted all along this main artery, and it gets you out of there real quick. And this kind of gets you in and out real quick as well, except it's just really for tourists. So that's pretty good. Then over here, made it a little bit of a loop. Might make that into a park. Almost certainly will make that into a park. That's just a neat little area there. Same with over here too, probably do the same. Not sure what we'll add onto the end of the park, but we'll figure out something. Now as for the rest here, it's probably gonna be a lot of hotels, kind of shops. Nothing much. Maybe some green high-rises too. Like, I suppose it's really nice, like, property to live. Just not a lot of it. All of it's beachfront though, so hey. Pretty neat, pretty neat. And then over in the airport area, I have this weird, like, square area cordoned off. And I'm gonna put all of the airport parking here. So, we have these massive parking garages. And they're gonna kind of just fill this area. So if people are traveling internationally, bada boom, this is where you leave your car for like however long you're gone, and you're good to go. We got a little bit of extra room there. And I suppose we'll just do some industry stuff? Kind of like, yeah, storage, for like airport storage, I suppose. I don't know. It's kind of just that ugly part of the airport where you just need stuff. Okay? And we can set up a shuttle, maybe like a shuttle bus going from A to B too. However, I prefer people just walk. And so to encourage that, I've made this underground path that goes underneath the airport, right over to here. And then, bada boom, they're in there. So that's pretty convenient. But yeah, for funds, probably we'll still add in the shuttle bus. Okay. Okay. And then plans for the rest of the island, not 100% sure yet. We'll get to that a little later. First off, I still want to focus a little bit more in here because I realized when I was doing all this that we can finally finish our ferry network. So way deep in our city, we have a ferry here and we can connect that over here, over to there, and now that we have this cool like parking area, we can add in a ferry here. So where is the ferry at? It's the boat, duh. Holy snap, we have a lot to do actually. And we're gonna put in a big old ferry pier right around here. We'll organize it and make it look nice in a moment. Just wanna put it down. That is actually really good. My God, it's almost like even and straight. Wow. Okay, we'll dabble with that in a moment. And we'll just finish off these ferry lines now. All right, so the ferry is heading out now. Looking good, looking good. One of them goes to this ferry stop, so people can go from A to B, and then they can go from B to C, and also, from right in the middle of the city, they can take the ferry on the nice leisurely route out here, around here, and to this spot as well. And speaking of this spot, yeah, like honestly, the first place was pretty much perfect. Turned it a tiny little bit, through on a road, everything works out. And I just added these other couple in there. We have a little triangle roundabout, and it just looks really neat. I'm really happy with it. And also, along with our ferry system, the international airport comes with a subway built into it. So I just hooked that up as well. So that does make the ferries redundant, like, obviously, you'd never actually want to use the ferries over the metro, but it's like, the ferries look cool, right? So we're gonna have both, regardless, even if it's just for decoration, and I'm happy with that. Anyway, added in a few services as well, like a police helicopter depot, a high school, elementary, etc., etc. Brought the power in, brought the water in, and now I already have it zoned out so we can do the zoning. Wow. Yeah, we've just been flying through this. So, we need a name for this, our international airport area. And for this area, which is gonna be like a, kind of like a green city type deal. Kind of more so just having the people who work for the airport, I suppose. Anyway, with this area though, it is going to be a tourism place. I think, yeah, tourism place. So we'll have a bunch of hotels here. And then this area over here is going to be a green space, so self-sufficient buildings. Just because it's on this cool little strip, it's on the beach on both sides, it's really unique. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. Have a school in there too, the high school is over here. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. Let's do a little bit of roading around. Probably bring one road through here. If this is a really nice area, obviously, we're gonna wanna have a lot of zoned stuff. As for high-rises though, we're probably gonna make all of this a park and then have high-rises down over this way. And then over here too. Oh, but they come in there. Okay, so we'll avoid the high-rises there too then. So for now, let's just kinda keep it like that. High density over here in front of the airport. Low density by the sea. I don't want to zone on the beach though, because that can ruin the terrain, and that would be not cool. So there we go. Looks good, looks good. Obviously no one's gonna be living near here. It's gonna be a little loud, but we could have some offices. Nifty. And it doesn't block off any of the planes. Like, I don't want like an office building right here and a plane going through it. That would be a little bit of a safety hazard, I suppose. That's good though. And then over here, very simple stuff. We're just gonna nuke it with beautiful buildings. Yeah, all the way out to there. Maybe dabble in the low density too. There we go. Now we do have our highway entrances in here. So perhaps these are both just shopping? Yeah. Yeah. And then once the power spreads out, we can do some buildings on the other side of the highway as well. That'll look good. That's good, this is good. Right in here. Right in here, right in here. Are there any 4x4 parking lots? I don't want there to be any more services here. There's like enough. There's enough. So let's try and find a parking lot. Or what about a volleyball court? We're right near the beach, right? Why not? Good idea. Pony rides? No. This thing is like pretty beastly. I don't think we're fitting that in. So yeah, I do have a 4x4 parking lot, so we'll just throw that in the corner there. Okay, and it's like the parking for the volleyball court. Nice. I like it. Like it a lot. Now over here, let's see. High school here. We're gonna have a park over here. There's a really nice large park that I love to use for areas like this, which is called the small park. Maybe we get the large park? Oh, is that not gonna fit properly? It can fit properly. How would that look? It's good. It has a cool design to it, but it's like off center, so not gonna work here. Well, okay, if one park doesn't fit in properly, we'll put in multiple parks. And that still works out all the same. And also, there's a cool, like, little storage locker area, too. Looks good, looks good. Yeah, it's a neat little block. Put some stores in here, too, I think that's ready to go. I'll just zone this off. Couple more stores, a little area in the middle, too. Maybe have, like, a little inner park zone. As for over here, same dealio. More stores, lots of shopping going on here. Nothing zoned here. Couple shops in here. No, we'll keep it bare. Just a few in there. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's let it come to life. See how it all looks. Well, I gotta say, it's turned out really, really well. Got the cool highway going in there. It's working. All the high rises all over the place. Like, this place is bumping, man. Look at all the hotels. Goodness gracious. Planes flying everywhere, added in some taxi stands. Already almost 1,000 people using this airport every week. Like, that is insane. The ferry depot, 130, it's getting use. It's doing something. And yeah, decorated a little bit more. Just doing some little touches here and there. Adding in a little thing there. A couple of these like water-based parks. Just to help out this area since it's a little compact in there. It's good, man. It's really good. So I think it's time to move on to this area. Now, I'm kind of debating with over here to make this like a new harbor area. Essentially, making it appear with like, geez, maybe 4 or 5 harbors just along here. And that might be a good idea, right? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll wait to see them before I get started on that. As for over here though, oh my goodness. I have the best idea. We still have a lot of cool monuments left, and check this one out. The Ziggurat Garden. It's like a massive pyramid thing. It's all green, it's beautiful. And just having that right up in front there, whew, spicy. Spicy to say the least. So I'm not 100% sure about how to place it right. I'll just kind of YOLO it for now. Like, just put it in. Whoa, it's so beautiful! That might be the most beautiful building I've seen in the game. My God. I'd like to move it a bit further though. I need to just quickly perfect its placement here. Wow. Looking good, man. Oh, baby. So that is definitely staying. For sure, 100%. Now, what about the rest of the island here? I think there's like 2 options. Number 1 is I just sink it beneath the sea level. So this road ends up being on the coast. And I'm really leaning towards that. Or I figure out something else. So we'll keep those in mind. For now, we have this area that is definitely staying as is. It is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So let's try and figure it out. Number 1, would it look good surrounded by cement? Well, the answer is yes. It looks absolutely like fantastic. It really makes it like pop right there. Oh, yeah, that's staying. And you know, is it done? We have the water there. I think that's it. I was considering putting in some tables and stuff around too, but like, it looks really good as is. Like, I don't know what else I would do to the area. It's great. Huh, this was this was not expected. Usually I put down a big building. I spend like 2 hours trying to perfect things, but it's just so beautiful and perfect already. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it as is for now. I kind of like it. Then as for this area, that's kind of where I need to spend a bit of time. But I'm really, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. Like, I'm just gonna flatten it out, level the terrain, and just make this, like, outer road the coast. The shape's really weird too, so it'd really be a pain in the butt. There we are, just brought the beach up to the road there too. And I think we let it loose. It's gonna flood for a little bit, but once the flooding's over, it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look real cool. And big ol' wave. Oh, don't flood my airport, okay? That's all I ask. No? I don't think it's gonna flood. Oh, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, we might want to get the buckets. Get the buckets. Oh no, just a tiny little tidal wave. Nice. And that'll take a bit of time to even out. I might have to like fix the coast here. But generally speaking, I think it's out far enough to be pretty neat. And then power, of course. Always with the power. I think that's what I needed. I think I said this last episode, but I seriously need like an alternate power thing. Freaking power is so annoying in this game. That's looking good though. Looking really good. It really makes this area like fit. It's almost it's almost not good because of how perfect it looks, but I think that's a good problem to have. Oh no, it's too perfect looking. Whatever shall we do? Kibitz never satisfied. Okay, let's bring this in a little bit. Yeah. I can handle it being too perfect. That's cool, man. Looks great. Anyway, we have a bit more space to kind of work with. Number 1 is probably add in a few more parks here. Just like, parking lots. They're parks, right? Exactly. There we go. And then I was considering putting in like other kind of nature-themed monuments. So there's like this bee reserve, and there's one other one. A climate research station. Can we fit that in? We can, but it's a little wonky at this point. Okay, bees, you gotta go. Thank you, but goodbye. What is this? I think this would fit perfectly, but it's not attaching to the road. That's a glitch, right? Hello? What? Why? I do not understand. Okay, then. Let's bring that across. And then can we have that in here? Yeah. Now we can. And this kind of stuff, oh yeah, it's like a radar tower. We got like the dome thing. It really fits well with the airport too. I like that. I like that quite a bit. And now we have quite a bit of area still left. What do? Okay, well, number 1, we're adding in more parking lots because it just so happens they both fit in there perfectly. So it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Then would I add in shopping here? That seems kind of ridiculous, right? Oh, and then it would be tourism stuff too, so it would be like hotels. No. Let's try and make like an art piece. So I made a cool looking park here that is definitely not some kind of Illuminati, 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse kind of reference. Definitely not. Not that at all. Like, it's just a cool looking park. And yeah, I think it fits quite well. Added in just a bunch of cement here for kind of like a little resting area across the way. Might dabble with this a bit more later on. And then over here, I decided to get rid of the climate center just to fill it in a bit more. I was like, I guess we can have some hotels here. It's right next to the airport. Yeah, works out well. Little park in there, some trees to divide the parking lots. This thing's still open, getting visitors for days. And looking just, whew, spicy. Spicy goodness. Only thing left to do is something here. But you guys will let me know in the comments below. But anyway, I think that's gonna be all for today. So if you guys enjoyed, again, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I hope to see you in the next one. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.